Hi everyone, welcome back to my page. So today, like I promised in my last video, I'll be talking about how to keep the penis healthy. Like I said, I will do a video for the ladies and I'll do a video for the men, so I'm not cheating any gender. So let's get into it. How do you keep your penis healthy? First of all, what is the penis? The penis is a male sexual organ. It's used for urination. It's also used for sexual intercourse. So before we get into that, you have to know what the penis is. So for some people, for some individuals, they have penis that have been circumcised. For some other set of individuals, they have penis that haven't been circumcised. So keeping it clean and healthy, you take two different procedures. First of all, what is a penis that has been circumcised? A penis that has been circumcised is the one that the skin, there is always a false skin. I'll be like, if you see here, you can see that there is a false skin like covering it. So that is the one that has not been circumcised. Circumcision is the process in which this skin covering it has been taken off. So when it's taken off, you call that it has been circumcised. So that's just the difference. If in case you have this one that has been circumcised, you just need to use my soap. You gently massage it and you clean it properly. So, but for those that haven't been circumcised, it's a whole tedious process to clean. First of all, the skin, that skin that is covering it, you have to try to retract the skin a little bit behind. You clean the tips where you have the sensitive gland. You have to struggle to clean that, because if you don't clean that properly, that's where bacteria, they are always accumulated. So you have to try to clean that. For some people, retracting this false skin behind, it becomes a little bit difficult for them. So if you have pain during that process, or if you can't like retract back behind, you need to contact your doctor, or you need to see a medical professional who will help you. But with that being said and done, the first tips is for you to be able to clean your penis with gentle mild soap. So just wash it carefully. Then the second point, you have to pay attention. You have to pay attention about your penis down there. Look at it. If you can't look directly, you can equally point a mirror down there. Look at it. Is there any abnormalities there? Is there redness? Is there dryness? All of that is going to give you like an information on what to do. Also pay attention with your underwear. What kind of underwear are you putting on? It's better to go for cotton underwear. That's the best to wear. Cotton underwears are usually good. They help absorb moisture. They allow ventilation. For individuals that are doing very rough sport, like for example, if you are doing something like horse racing, your profession is riding bicycle, you have to always wear a cup. There are cup, if you can check in Amazon, other website, you are going to see it. They sell a cup you can wear down there and protect. For those that are boxers doing all of this risk exercise, you expose your penis at risk. Yes, like I'm saying, you expose it at risk. So I would advise you to protect that with a cup. Putting on a cup is going to help protect that organ. Another step that you can do when you go to the washroom, always make sure when you are done peeing, always make sure you shake. You can just move it a little bit so the last drop can go down, and after you can use a tissue, you damp your penis. At least that will help prevent the rapid growth of bacteria also. And make sure once you use the washroom, always remember to wash your hand. Unlike for the females, they just go, maybe they don't touch anything in the washroom and they are done. But for the male, you know you are going down there and you are holding it. So make sure you wash your hand. Don't go to the washroom and after you come back and you are spreading bacteria to others. Always be aware of your status. You have to know if you are HIV positive, if you're a carrier, if you have some STD, always go to the hospital. Do some blood tests. Be sure about yourself. And then also be certain about your partner. Avoid numerous partner. If you want to have numerous partner, be aware of their medical status. It's going to help you a lot. So you can go for your test. And then for the elderly people, for those that are getting old at a certain age, like patients visiting in the hospital, most of the times the doctors will always order for PSA. That's to check for prostate cancer. That is also going to help you. So go for some tests. When you go to the hospital, you check. You can also get some vaccines. There are vaccines out there that will help prevent some sexually transmitted diseases and virus. Example like the human papilloma virus. You can get vaccinated for that. At least it will limit your exposure to that virus. I'll also bring this last point. If you go to the washroom to poop or to pee, make sure if you are using a tissue, you clean from front to back. Like I said, clean from front to back, don't clean from back to front. And if you are using a tissue or whatsoever, if you clean the first time, make sure you fold. How am I going to explain this? Let me say this is a tissue I'm using to clean. Make sure you fold the tissue before you reuse it. If you want to still clean from front to back, you fold, you use another section. Don't use the same side you cleaned previously. And for some people, I will advise you to use water. You can use water to wash down there. It's a highly hygienic being practiced by most of the Muslims. What they do is that when they go to the washroom, each time they pee or they poop, they have to use water to wash down there, which is very good because it helps to limit the spread of bacteria. It keeps them clean. It prevents them from some kind of bad odor. Make sure you shower also. That's very important. So I'll be seeing you guys in the next video. I'll be talking about masturbation, the side effects of masturbation, and the good effects also of masturbation. So make sure, if this is your first time watching me, make sure you follow and subscribe. Love you all. Ciao.